Previously on the Judds.
Oh my God, what year is it?
So it's been 10 years, and I'm going on tour with my mom.
What about, like in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, where they carry Madonna out? I don't want them to carry you. It's such a sentimental song. It's not a sentimental song. How are you feeling right now?
There's no reason I'm sitting between the two of you.
We're not the Hallmark card. We never will be.
I'm saying I'm tired of doing interviews.
Since when?
I am a work in progress. I feel like I'm starting a brand new career with this tour. You know, literally a brand new life, if you will.
You're a good hostess, Mommy. My first memory is when I was 3.5, and a man was trying to sexually abuse me. What does bother me is the fact that I never told anybody. Nobody knows my innermost secrets.
The mother-daughter relationship is the most complex relationship in the universe.
We're both such wild cards.
And yet, there is such a bond.
There's always that potential for Wynonna and I to kill each other.
I love this woman so much, and I'm so passionate about still believing that our relationship can heal.
And when I said yes for this tour, I almost had a panic attack.
Is it going to help her? Is it going to help me? Or is it going to absolutely destroy our relationship? Okay, here's the deal. These have to be done so I can play guitar. Shorter on the left and longer on the right. There goes my beautiful nailage. I hate that. This is where the fantasy ends and the reality begins.
Are you done with the drama?
Yes, I'm done. For now.
We can go back to
Okay, go back. I don't know how I'm going to handle it on the road. There's a sadness and an exhilaration of knowing that what I'm about to embark upon is history. The mother-daughter conflict began in the womb. I knew probably immediately that there was this me and her against the world. I was born into chaos. My mother was a tough, tough bird. Her way of trying to get me to do better or be the best I could be was to try to kick my butt every day.
Wynonna's such an emotional whirlwind.
You spend 10 years on a bus with your mom. Call me. It was like tying two cattails together and throwing them over a clothesline. Can you get that visual? I just want to make it through the next 6 weeks with respect, love, and honor, and a sense of self. So I'm leaving the 23rd of November, and I'm coming home December the 21st, or the 20th.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The tour.
You're leaving
We
the
leave-
21st of November.
I mean, the 21st of November. I don't know where I got the 23rd in, because that's rehearsals, right?
The rehearsals start the 22nd.
I have so much to do before I leave that I'm actually laying in bed at night going through my file. I know that I'm less prepared than I've ever been. Oh, this is getting really complicated.
For you or for me? Just checking.
It's all about me.
Okay, focus.
You know, I'm trying to focus. Listen, the 21st and come home the 20th of December.
Correct. Dang. So, we got that done.
Oh my gosh, we got something
Oh,
done.
except for that we didn't talk about the 21st.
What? Tammy's doing it too, where we'll look at each other and go, we're gonna be on the road in 5 days. You know, it's that thing of just countdown, blast off. We're gonna blast off to Wisconsin.
Do you want cording on your jackets? And
Because I gotta keep up with Mom, and I know Mom's gonna have sparkles. I've gotta have some detail, or I'll get lost in the normal. I can't let her
there is nothing
be
normal
flashier.
about Wynonna Judd.
Oh, Rhett, I'll think about that another day.
Hey, Larry.
Hey,
Here for the final fitting.
come on in. The fun is just getting started.
All right. I've been working with Naomi probably for 6 months now, and this is the final fitting for the tour. So we've got all the tour dresses. We've had some tweaking done to them over the last few months. So if anything else needs to be done, we do it now because we've got like 3 days before the dresses hit the tour bus.
And I know I can't wear this color. I'm not matching. Bad girl. I like to think I've evolved, but you know what? I wouldn't change anything. Those outfits that I wore for the Judds were so outrageous, so flamboyant. I wanted to be the year 2010 and be my age, but still have that.
Let's try the magic part of this dress. Wynonna's gonna flip. I don't know how to surprise her with it.
Oh, this just Velcros.
Okay.
Right here.
Together we're dangerous. You know that?
There's one dress that she's gonna come out and surprise Wynonna with. It's very ethereal.
I'm gonna come out like this, maybe so she can't see, and then I'll all of a sudden go, ah!
Love it. It's so beautiful.
About this time, she'll be going, Mom, if you were any cuter.
It's stunning.
What is your wish? May I grant you your wish?
The fairy godmother.
We're out of sync.
Let us. We've been here before. How many times? Good morning, afternoon.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm not leaving. I'm just stepping into another role. 2 seconds. I have no skills. Mom was the brains of the operation. I'm the heart and she's the head. But I'm trying to be, you know, that independent girl just to show her, you know, who's boss. It's my turn.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Nice to be here and be seen. Yeah. There he is. Hi.
I came with a great metaphor for you two. When you guys started out, you were the thoroughbred. I mean, you were the leader, and she was more, you know, like the young pony.
Filly.
Yeah. And now both of you have that thoroughbred status, you know, and to try to hook them up as a team is an impossible thing. But as long as we can keep, you know, whatever the destination is, and remind you guys that, you know, pull together, it's easier, that kind of thing. Get there. So.
Yeah.
I want her to walk through her vision of the audio opening
Okay.
with Anthony present so we can sort of get creative movement on this.
So that's you, starting, and then your mom up there, and then the band comes in, and then that's it. It's all about the music for that first number.
How long are we talking about this piece being? Your initial comment was like 6 or 8 minutes, sort of slowly dimming the house lights leading into, so.
Well, I wonder if this is woven through the play-ons. Do you have any particular preference as to what that music is? I mean, we can use anything now just to give you a sense of it.
No.
Okay.
And I'm open.
Okay.
Go.
Are you use video clips, or you using
We're not doing any video yet. We're sucking it to him later with video.
So what's the last thing you hear? Maybe we go from a moment's silence into a piece of music.
I have a little bit of a problem in certain areas of my brain where I get so overwhelmed that I short circuit.
So the only other thing they would like for you to do is just exit.
I don't want to, I'm so overwhelmed, I can't even believe it. I can't even talk. Everybody's just right up my nose, so I don't know how to answer anything right now. I'm at that point where you just go, my mind is reeling with ideas, and I want to do it all really well. It's just almost too much for a brain to be able to comprehend and process all at once. So Mom comes back and we do, how about if Mom comes back and we do Give a Little Love into old pictures and then get together and move Guardian up. I mean, how do you feel about Guardian Angels, everybody? Don't you think that that's just magnificent?
It's a wonderful song.
Okay, what's the song, that Dire Straits song we did?
Dire Straits, Mark
Water of
Knopfler.
Love.
Water of Love.
Water of Love.
That's a cool song.
This isn't about cool, this is about we have no more time.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying in place of.
In place of what? You cannot trade in Guardian Angels.
Okay. All right, we'll flip them.
it's two sides. I've stood between the two of them on a number of occasions, and, it takes a long time to unravel complicated, creative lives.
I just know that when I come back from my first change, I'm going to have wings.
That's good to know.
You know what? Don't laugh. It's pleated gold shimmery chiffon. I hold them down like this, and then when I spread my arms up, they go up. They shoot up enough.
You're serious. Are you being serious?
Yes. How about it?
No. Are you serious about wings? I thought you were kidding.
You'll learn that about me.
I'm pretty much convinced that this is either a make or break deal. It's going to go one of three ways. A, nothing's changed, or it will be an absolute healing process, or it'll be an absolute bus wreck, and it will, like a good old ready to be popped zit, it'll just explode. Oh my God. I don't know that I really fully understood exactly what the heck I've signed up for. And it's too much. And that's me with my cute little one ponytail right here, like a big turd right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's really cute is my grandmother used to dress us alike. I actually really love it because she got to wear that and then she got to wear the hand-me-down. Tammy and I still have a lot to do to get ready for the tour. Mom has already got the bus parked in her driveway. It is loaded, and she's going to leave before me. We have to take 2 buses. It's not even about whether we want to or not. We have to. This is what keeps me sane.
But I'm going to be the one getting up in the morning, taking these 3 dogs out in the cold.
Bye, horsies. Bye. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Larry and I met 30 years ago. Larry had a group called Memphis. Got a bus, took the guys out on the road, and that's when we met. Babies.
Let's go.
Children.
Come.
Well, I mean, she was so doggone good looking. Whenever I first saw her, it was like, good gracious. I mean, it's just the whole package. And that was like a first sight kind of thing. She was the ultimate queen.
Come. Let's go.
Bye-bye, horsies. Woo, what a journey this is going to be. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Breathe deep.
Well, just think how much we're going to appreciate it when we get back. If we didn't ever leave, we wouldn't appreciate it.
I know.
The thing that's so great about leaving is coming home.
Come here, kids, come on. One of the big rewards about being 65, again, is perspective. And you look back on 30 years and you sort of get satisfaction. You get the reward of hanging in there. We worked all the time as the Judds. After we started singing, in fact, we were 8 years into it, and at the top of our game, I got this flu that would not go away. Finally, I was diagnosed with hepatitis C. It's a killer. They said I had 3 years to live. There was no cure. The only game in town was this drug called interferon, which Larry flew weekly to New Jersey to get for me. And I gave myself shots in my abdomen 3 times a week, and it was really tough. I remember Wynonna bringing me home after the last night of the farewell tour. And when Wynonna and Ashley dropped me off, that night was awful. It was bleak, it was cold, it was tragic because of my illness. I just bawled. And then she gets back on the bus and leaves me with my 2 suitcases on the front porch. She had to start her career. And I was so proud of her, and she was working so hard. And I started a scrapbook and followed everything she did as a solo artist and rejoiced in that. And on a parallel path, I was working to save my own life. And in 1995, I was pronounced cured. So it was a miracle.
So how have you been doing, miss?
Been good.
Really?
Been rehearsing and doing all kinds of neat stuff. I think I'd go crazy if I didn't have this place, this solitude and nature.
So peaceful.
There's something about having just like right now, it's changing seasons. And it kind of reminds you of the seasons of life.
Seasons change.
We've had conversations about doing whatever we can do to enjoy this last quarter of our life. You know, I mean, we're in the last season of our life, and so there's a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of baggage that she's been carrying around that just don't matter.
When I come out here, it reminds me that the world is so much bigger than little old me.
Okay, listen. Here's the deal. When I'm on the bus, I'm looking for ways to tone buttage and abbage.
Buttage and abbage. Okay. Lay down on your back and bring your knees.
This is gonna mess up my hair, Clay.
Ah, no, I'm sorry about that.
For years, my weight was always my issue. I certainly have had my struggles with it. No, I really like this position. I just like laying here and, can somebody get me a beverage? And in my short life, I've had a lot of experience of hitting bottom. The food soothing started when I was really famous and really alone. And I'm so terrified at all the success, because it's just too much. It just is at 18. I'm just not ready. That I ate to sort of stuff down those feelings, and the next thing I know, the weight is helping me stay insulated from intimacy of any kind. You know, the fan or the man or my mom or whomever it was, I don't have to be really vulnerable to you because I've got this, protection. You know, I didn't do drugs. I didn't party a lot. I didn't go places. I didn't get to have a boyfriend. I didn't understand what it was like to go out and have a girls' night out. I was on a freaking bus with her 24/7, and I was looking for an escape. What happened next was I had Elijah. Elijah saved me because he was my absolute reason for living. You have this little boy who's just a dream. Look at that beautiful moon. Oh my gosh. This is the hardest part.
You're only leaving for 5 weeks.
I know, but you know what? It feels like forever though when you leave.
Trust me, I know. I've been gone for
When I had Elijah, I was off the road for a year. I took a year off. Gracie, I was on the road 5 weeks after a C-section and almost dying. So let's just say that the two of us together were bonded immediately because of that experience.
Where are you sleeping at?
I got top lift.
Dollar stuff?
Me too. Well, I walked around to all the animals and I kissed them goodbye. I have a little, ritual that I do, and I talk to them. I've been crying all day. And no, I'm not prepared. I don't know that I really fully understood until I got to packing at 4 this morning exactly what the heck I've signed up for. And it's too much. Good evening, Green Bay. Tell her to get up off the floor.
Lord knows you can't control or predict Hurricane Wynonna.
Let me tell you something. I cannot handle any more stimulation.
Do you like some of my espresso coffee?
No, thank you. Do you want a salad for after the session
Yes.
with Lee?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
And I only give the dogs bottled water.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. I gave them some water. Thank you for telling
Well,
me.
they're still alive and peeing.
That must be them.
Willie Hoyt.
Hi, you must be Lee. So nice to finally meet you. Come on.
Oh my God!
Good to see you.
Hi. Thank you for coming on the road. You smell good.
Oh, thank you.
Save me. I come from a family of stone cold secrets. I know it's really dark, and I know it's bad. I have always controlled my memories of my childhood. I whitewashed. I'm an expert whitewasher.
How are you sleeping?
I'm having horrible nightmares. For instance, I can see events of my early childhood in detail. I don't just remember abuse. I'm there.
Well, you know, we all get there in different ways, right?
Yep.
Brain state is neurotechnology that reviews people's brain patterns and helps them balance their brain pattern. We're going to put sensors on the scalp, and we're going to allow the computer to view those brain patterns and help her bring that brain back into balance and harmony to make Naomi more relaxed and to make the rest of their tour as grandiose as possible.
I've been in such a dark, lonely, scary place, and I'm really scared about the fact that I've sort of looked at it, pulled it out of the shadows and looked at it, and now I don't know where to go.
So we're going to go after the temples first. Just close your eyes and relax a little bit. That's it. That's great. That's it. Just take a deep breath. Just let it go for at least a couple minutes.
I don't want to live the rest of my life with this dark cloud of stuff hanging over me. I'm going to start cleaning out those skeletons in my closet. You just have to get it out so that you can heal.
Okay. How are you?
I feel exposed and vulnerable right now.
Yeah, you should, because you are.
My hunch is, Naomi, you started pretending from that moment on.
Yeah.
And that's how you survived. Pretense.
Right now, I've got to fix me because I'm in a really vulnerable place.
Can do it.
Okay.
We're just walking through a couple little kinks that we have here and there. But we're excited. There's that nervous excitement, that tension. Do, 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 do. Pow. Yes.
Lesson for today. Do your hair before your sound check. Hi, kids. Today's a struggle. The only plug on the bus that didn't work was to dry my hair. I'm in a lot of pain. I fell out of bed last night onto marble. So my hip, good news is I didn't break it, but I'm in pain. I'm nervous, and my daughter leaves tomorrow, so I'm sad. And I'm just in a bad mood for the next 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna be in a great mood.
Good evening, Green Bay. Welcome to our living room.
Did you see Miss Yoda over here?
Make yourself comfortable.
There are times when I just go, you are not my mom. That cannot, what have you done with her? You're an alien. I cannot even talk to you right now.
So which one do you want to do first?
Tell her to get up off the floor.
Which one do you want to do first?
I want to hurry because I need to get ready.
I know, that's what I'm asking you. Love can build a bridge?
I don't care.
Beer in the refrigerator. Nachos on the table.
Hey, Miss Yoga Mat, can you get up off your butt and join the regularly scheduled program?
We gotta hurry.
Okay.
We got stuff to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Make it snappy, Mamo. Try so hard. I can't do more.
so deep. I'll go home, cry myself to sleep. Bum, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's done. Da-da-da. So, I just know there's one more ba 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 after the cry myself to sleep. That's all I know.
Want to do it one more time? One more time.
Let's do it one more time, man. We're here, might as well. There's a lot to do, and I feel that pressure. I'd rather have a root canal than have to make these decisions sometimes because I have no time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shirley. Yeah.
I do it. What's different that time?
And a different person is getting it backwards every time.
I'm doing it the same way, Don.
I'm not saying it's not what you're doing. For some reason, we're getting that backwards each time. It's never the same guy. How we could blame him?
There's just so much going on in my head where I'm going, this is like the day before you get married. I just want to like go to Hawaii and disappear. I can just tell by looking at her. This is going to be a long night. That is the dumbest backdrop I have ever seen. There's no medication strong enough to put me out of my misery. That's the lamest, laziest thing I've ever seen. It's the worst. And I'm pissed off. I'm ready to quit. Holy moly. It's always been my issue. What she's gonna wear.
You want to make a wish? I'm your fairy godmother.
All right. Made a wish.
What was it?
I can't tell you.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm a fairy. I already know anyway. Shame on you. I'm going to report you.
I have to be really careful because my biggest fear would be I wouldn't say what I really wanted to say. And I care about our relationship. Thank you, son. Everybody notice my son serving me?
Yours is coming. Miss Tammy's ready.
Is now a good time to talk about the show?
Yeah.
Tam and I are going over wardrobe, and we've all decided wings cannot be the first thing.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're us out on it.
We want.
First of all, if I did them, I'd do them very classy. I wouldn't do them like I did
It's
in
not about
rehearsal.
that. It's not about how you're going to do them. When you come back for Let Me Tell You About Love, what were you planning on wearing then? Do you remember? It's your first costume
black,
change.
silver, and the peach.
And I'm wearing black and silver and that red. So I was thinking, if you wore the black and silver first,
I can't.
I don't want to take the wings away from you, but you're not willing to switch.
I can't.
When you come out with them like later in the show, it just felt right. It felt like another element of who you are.
The idea of the beginning of the show is simple. It's about establishing you and I as simple singer people for just a minute.
It has to be established. You. Nothing, no distractions, just the grace and beauty of who you are, just coming out as the two of you for the first time.
Okay.
So that went really well.
Yes.
What everyone agreed.
Thank you for hearing us on that. I appreciate that.
That's what I want, you know.
We're here to support you with your wings. Let me be the wind beneath your wings.
You go to the left.
This is it. This is so bizarre to be here. Wow, this is it.
To be here.
Well,
It's bizarre getting here.
yeah, maybe that's it. Do you want to do a total run through from beginning to end without stopping?
I just don't know, Mommy. I have to be honest with you. I am a walking emotional wreck. My understanding is when Anthony wants to come in and work on spot checking certain things and... Hey, Ron! Why are you inviting Ron? I'm terrified about how am I going to do 30 songs a night.
Where's the band?
I want you to take these. These are like cough drops. You will just salivate like nobody's business.
Mom?
You know, you're not going to be dry.
I need to interrupt for just a second. I have no more, and I cannot handle any more stimulation because I'm about to walk off. We're going to have a boundary up here. If you guys need something, we need you to step over here. The only person on stage is if she needs to bring you something or she does. I'm just so overwhelmed right now. I just... Okay. Can you guys, because I hear everything and I'm too sensitive and
Sure.
I can't focus on what I'm doing.
Okay.
So maybe we can have an area over here where everybody does their thing. That'd be awesome. Because I don't have anywhere to go. Anything that adds to the drama or the chaos of that, there's no medication strong enough to put me out of my misery. Tell me when you're ready, Judonna.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Had a dream, and I woke up crying. Stop. That was it. That's it. Sorry. How do you want me to handle giving you notes about songs? Do you want to wait till after?
Tell me right now.
You're rushing, so just lay back on that. That's a very lay back.
Okay.
You're pushing it ahead of me to just, you know.
Chill out.
Chill out, man. My emotional state is a lot like my voice. Pretty crispy. Look at Mom, look. They don't have windmills in Leaper's Fork. There's no windmill in our house. We need to look at that. Where's my manager?
I call Wynonna Hurricane Wynonna. Because you can't control or predict the weather. And Lord knows you can't control or predict Hurricane Wynonna.
That is the dumbest backdrop I have ever seen.
You pissed?
Yeah, I'm really pissed. I think it's lame. And that's just where I'm at right now. Doesn't mean everybody's stupid. It means I'm just in a bad mood.
Okay, that's okay.
Every bone in my body aches. My voice is tired. And right now, I'm running the marathon, and I still have about 50 miles to go, and I'm hot and tired. You have to remember, I hate bales of hay, barns. I just don't want to go there. That's the lamest, laziest thing I've ever seen. It's the worst. I'm pissed off. I'm ready to quit. We have quite a past.
Right there.
1 minute.
People are fascinated by the train wreck, by the tragedies, by the triumphs, by the whole thing, just the whole herstory of the Judd women.
You want your food? Is that what you're waiting on? Okay. Simple babies. I woke up this morning and I thought, you know, I feel a certain amount of peace. I'm not nervous about me. There's just a whole lot of stuff to remember. I have cues about where I'm supposed to enter. Obviously the set list and the movement. Some songs are up on stage. Then I have to do my entrance from another place. And it's just a whole lot of details. The Judds! Oh, Harold, I'm so glad we came to see them. They're absolutely delightful. Oh, that mother. Gosh, how old is she? Look at that figure. Oh, Wynonna is the best. Harold, thank you for getting me tickets, darling. Woo!
Well, tonight's opening night. And tell you the truth, I've got the jitters and worn out a little bit because we've been working so hard. You know, we've been rehearsing for the last 3 or 4 days. And
What are you hearing from Naomi? How's she feeling about tonight?
I'm sure she's walking through every minute of the show and she's thinking about her wardrobe.
This will be my first dress. And then I'm going to do this one. And then, of course, this one for the finale. And this is my Everything's Coming Up Roses dress. And it's basically, if my zipper breaks, believe me, it's happened. Not a Janet Jackson thing, but for real. Then you always have to have another backup dress. So I got jewelry. Jewelry's ready.
We'll see. We have quite a past. People are fascinated by the train wreck, by the tragedies, by the triumphs, by all the life stuff, by, divorce, death, marriage, kids, the whole thing, just the whole herstory of the Judd women.
We love the Judds. I waited 3 days on the radio to win these tickets months ago. Every night, my mom drank Gallo wine, listened to Judds all night long.
Okay. Okay, do it with me. Acapacca. Acapacca, Piggly Wiggly, HG, Hill. Who's gonna win? The Judds will.
The Judds.
Naomi hasn't performed on stage with Y in 10 years. So at that time, Y's kids were 4 and 5 and probably don't really remember it. Now, being 14 and 15, they hopefully will appreciate it a little bit more and will be able to see some Judd history. I mean, this is their mom's history. This is her grandmother's history.
How are ya?
Oh, my dog.
You guys know how to get out?
Sure do love being a hug.
Love you too.
I'm really nervous.
Lord, we're forever grateful for another opportunity to get the ends of the songs right and get the beginnings right too. We've been here before. It's good. Amen and amen.
Amen.
It'll be good.
Have fun, everybody.
I have a thing called performer's anxiety that I've struggled with for 20 years. And I'm just scared to death. I'm absolutely scared to death. And I'm just sort of preparing myself for what's about to happen. Am I going to go out on stage tonight and have a nervous breakdown so, they can show it on YouTube? That'd be awesome.
Had a dream about you, baby. Had a dream about me and Wisconsin. Had a dream and I woke up crying. Try, but I just can't stop. And the time's dragging by too tough. Well, my heart just can't love no one but you. Get comfortable and let's have some fun.
I can remember being in bed with Hep C thinking about being on stage again, even though it was preposterous. And now here I am. Judd women always land on their own 2 feet. So when I'm on stage, I look at Wynonna and almost get lost
and watching her sing. I mean, she entertains me more than anybody. I've got the best seat in the house, too.
When I sang with Mom, it was a very poignant moment for me, both as an artist and as a mother and a daughter, because I all of a sudden became very keenly aware that though it's 25 years later, the music was still relevant and the fans were responding. I'm starting to feel all this stuff for her, for where I'm at as a mom, watching my kids get older and singing with her again, combined with Elijah turning 16 and Gracie going off to school. And I was going through all this heavy stuff, in other words. Good night. It'll even get better, you wait. It'll be a natural flow. I thought it was awesome.
Let's go.
Let's go this way. Oh, honey, don't worry about it. You're allowed to make mistakes. It's okay. It is what it is the first time. I'm just really tired. I mean, I think getting to this show was, I think I gave it all before the show. So by the time I get to the show, I'm done.
It's coming full circle because everything about the last Encore tour is celebratory, but there's always that potential for Wynonna and I to kill each other.
On the next episode of The Judds.
It's interesting that someone can look normal on the outside and be in such distress on the inside.
I mean, I've known Cactus since I was 18 years old, so this has been quite a journey. He's a joy in my life that I never thought I would find again. So there's certain things I can't tell you that you don't need to know about.
What are you talking about? Are you suggesting I invite my mom to the Louisville show?
What would be the right thing in your mind to do?
Run screaming into those woods?